James.
Thank you. Can I start whenever? Or should I just go forward? Good afternoon, and welcome all to the 130th commencement of Monrovia High School. My name is James Woolery. I am your 2024 ASB president. Yes. Would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Okay, sorry. Well done. Please be seated. Esteemed guests and families, please welcome our principal, Mr. Adrian Ayala.
Good evening, parents, families, and friends. Bienvenidos a todos los familias esta noche. Welcome to Monrovia High School for the commencement ceremony of the graduating class of 2024. It is an honor and a privilege to be principal of this storied school, a school so rich in tradition and community spirit. I would like to begin by introducing our dignitaries who have supported our students over the course of the years. Representing our district elected officials, School Board President, Ms. Jennifer Anderson. Vice President, Mr. Rob Hammond. Clerk, Ms. Maritza Travanti. Member, Ms. Celine Lockerbie. And also another member, Ms. Tracy Golar. our district superintendent, interim superintendent, Mr. Flint Furtick. From the city of Monrovia, the elected officials, the mayor, Ms. Becky Shevlin. Mayor Pro Tem, Dr. Tamala Kelly. And also, council member, Mr. Edward Belden. Our keynote speaker for tonight, Mr. Steve Garrison. I would also like to acknowledge our honor guard who have joined us on this field this evening. Each senior had the opportunity to nominate one individual who has made an impact in their life. These members to my left were invited to join us tonight to stand in support of these students and their accomplishments. You are here because you made a difference in the lives of these graduates. You made a connection that will last a lifetime. The Honor Guard consists of teachers, counselors, and coaches from elementary to high school, both from our district and others. Will the Honor Guard please stand? Thank you for being here. I would also like to thank all district teachers and staff members who have had a hand in the success of the class of 2024. Most importantly, I would like to thank you, the parents and the guardians, for your support of our students during the last 4 years at Monrovia High School. For everybody in attendance, graduation is a time of celebration when we joyously embrace family and friends. Graduation is a major milestone in the lives of our students, and this celebration not only encompasses their academic achievements, but also the preservation and appreciation of a public school education, college and career aspirations, and being a lifelong learner. The class of 2024 has learned to persevere through challenges in their young lives. Graduates, in life, I encourage you to display grit and perseverance with life's challenges. Through the challenges, hold on to the positives. Hold on to the feeling of success. Hold on to the support of those around us, and most importantly, continue to be lifelong learners with your mind and your heart working in unison to think and love. It is nothing more than your parents taught you from day one. It is now your turn to lead this great country to the next levels that you control. Quite honestly, the secret is find something you love and do it. And if you're not sure that's what you want to do, explore again. I just read an article. You will have 7 different opportunities in 7 different fields. So do not be scared to challenge yourself and do what makes your mind and your heart work in unison. In the tradition of graduation and commencement ceremonies, academic recognition and academic distinctions are on display with graduation cords and stoles. Honor cords, also can be known as graduation robes, are awarded to the students who have met specific academic criteria during their high school career. The honor to wear graduation cords during the commencement ceremony goes to top students and members of clubs and honor societies as an acknowledgement of their achievements. Stoles for Monrovia High School come in different colors, decorated with logos or designs representing different achievements of membership and academic distinction. At this time, I want to recognize the students who earned the Golden State Seal Merit Diploma. These students have earned a letter grade of B+ or better, standards met in at least 6 different subject areas. The state of California will recognize 125,000 students statewide during this year's graduation season. Please stand if you are one of our 111 students who has received the Golden State Seal Merit Diploma. All right, please have a seat. A second group of academic distinction are the recipients of the California State Seal of Biliteracy. These 75 students have attained high functional and academic levels of proficiency in English and a second world language. Approximately 25,000 California graduates will receive the State Seal of Biliteracy. Please stand if you are one of the 75 students to be recognized. The third group of students being recognized is the honor of California Scholarship Federation. Lifetime membership has been earned by these 39 students based on their abilities to foster high standards of scholarship, services, and citizenship during their enrollment in a California high school. Please stand if you're one of the 39 students to be recognized by the state of California. The fourth group being honored is the National Honor Society Gold Seal graduate. These 23 students are recognized throughout the nation and are selected by national guideline, which includes scholarships of 3.5 or higher, grade point average, leadership, character, and service. Coursework must include advanced placement courses in the 4 core areas of studies. Please stand if you are one of the 23 students to be recognized. I can truly say Monrovia High School is a home of scholars and champions. Thank you, class of 2024. It is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce this year's keynote speaker. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Steve Garrison. Mr. Garrison is a career educator, having served Monrovia Unified School District for 38 years in the Social Studies Department, and you will realize he's a coach by the end of his speech.
Great to be back on this field. Superintendent Furtick, Monrovia School Board, Principal Ayala, proud parents and family, fellow colleagues, and staffaldy. I stand before you today humbled and honored for the opportunity to recognize and celebrate the graduation of Monrovia High's senior class of 2024. When I was asked about the opportunity to deliver a commencement speech to this year's class, that's when I realized I had some big shoes to fill. I was way out of my comfort zone. After talking with former graduates, colleagues, administrators, and friends, I realized that many of them don't remember their graduation address or what was said. As a matter of fact, I can tell you, I don't remember who delivered our address. Now I'm closer to my comfort zone. Tonight, I also realized that I would be speaking to a distracted group of graduates. Many of you are taking the time to reflect on your last 4 years, the friends you made, the events you attended, academic and athletic achievements, and don't forget your AP US History teacher. Some of you are distracted by the unknown that awaits you after tonight. Yet others are distracted by potential plans of jobs, moving out of state, college, relationships, and just life altogether. Fortunately, after teaching and coaching for almost 40 years, I'm used to talking to large, distracted groups. Now I'm getting closer to my comfort zone. As a head football coach for 14 years, I'd address the team in that locker room just on the other side of those stands, or right here in this end zone, just about this time in the evening. And we would address the game plan, possible adjustments to the plan, and reassure players to trust their process and execute the plan. Parents, I know this may come as a surprise, but one of the reoccurring challenges for teenagers are life's distractions. That's when I thought about today's speech in the context of a coaching perspective. Now I'm settling in to my speech. Graduates, what awaits you after this evening is much larger than any sporting contest. The game of life is similar to a game day message. This message must be clear, no misinterpretation or misunderstanding about our plan today. If there is, we lose, and we can fall short of our goals. The directions of the plan need to be clear and concise. The plan needs to inspire hope, energy, and enthusiasm. A well-thought-out plan needs to be meaty in its substance and buy-in amongst the team. And the ultimate goal is a Wildcat victory. Excuse me, I lost my head a little bit there. I mean a victory in the game of life. This evening, I would like to share some items of lifetime values that have been important long before me. First, I want to compliment you on your preparation and execution that has put you on this field today as the graduating class of 2024. During the past 4 years, you have developed standards like honesty, teamwork, communication, and persistence, and that all-important teenage enthusiasm. Let's hear it for teenage enthusiasm. Another important reason for your success is you have chosen to surround yourselves with positive influences. As my late grandfather used to say, get on the right bus. Surround yourself with solid, positive people that will support your dreams and aspirations. Graduates, tonight, you have two of the most influential groups here to support and celebrate your accomplishment, your family and honor guard. So seniors, if you could please rise out of your chairs, I'd like to give a standing ovation to your family and friends and also your honor guard this evening. Let's give them a hand. Don't forget about that honor guard. They love you as much. You can be seated now. Second, be encouraged by having trust in your education. I would tell the team that football is a violent game. You get hit hard, and you can fall behind on the scoreboard. A player could easily forget the processes and lessons learned. In a difficult situation, you have to return back to those processes. Words like persistence, grit, repetition teach you life lessons that provide strength when working to achieve a goal. But don't misunderstand me. Lessons and process alone will not guarantee success. However, it will provide the strength in the event you may fail. I would tell our football team right in this very end zone, after practice, the first 5 minutes of the game does not decide the outcome. Listen now, the first 5 minutes of the game does not decide the outcome. Don't let your initial failures define you. Rather, failure should serve as an opportunity to correct mistakes. I was granted the head coaching duties in 1993 here. And in my first season, our last win was week 3. But we stuck to the lessons, we stuck to what we learned, and we believed in it. And each consecutive year, our win record went up to the point where in 98, 99, and 2000, we made appearances in the CIF final game. Undefeated seasons in those years. But we still came up short. We still came up short. Success is not guaranteed. Persistence, hard work, grit, that's what brings you that success. Don't ever believe it's owed to you. Graduates, I challenge you today to use the processes and lessons learned to be proactive. Take chances and play to win in the game of life. Take chances and play to win in the game of life. Don't wait for opportunities. Rather, create a vision, a process, a plan that will present opportunities for you. I did that very thing in getting my first job here at Monrovia High School. I moved some 1,500 miles from the state of Montana to take my first full year teaching down here in Southern California, right here in this beautiful community of Monrovia. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any family down here. I took a huge chance. And boy, am I thankful I did. My last point is to continue to dream. In my life experiences, I've encountered some extremely successful people, and one similarity they all share is dreams. My message to you this evening is to dream big, but act bigger. Dream big, but act bigger. Not only dream, but create a vision, a plan to make a dream a reality. If you have a dream that you believe that could become a reality, then you must make a daily commitment. Work hard and make that dream come true. It was my dream to land a career as a history teacher and head football coach, and I've been blessed. And tonight, I have one more little dream that you seniors can help me with. Before the team was ever excused out of the locker room or right here in this end zone, we would have a break. A loud team Wildcats on the count of 3. Tonight will be the last time you assemble as a senior class of Wildcats. I think it's fitting that we break for the last time as Monrovia High Wildcats. I also told my wife, Nancy, that I would be leaving to a standing ovation. So if you could please rise, please. Please rise. Fill your lungs up with some air, because I want this loud and proud. I'm going to count to 3, and I want that Wildcats as loud as it can be. Make it bounce off that M up there on the hill. Make them hear you up there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, and good luck to the Monrovia graduates of 2024. Garrison out.
Thank you, Mr. Garrison. The valedictorian is a student, or in this case, 19 students ranking highest on the 4.0 scale. On behalf of the Monrovia High School faculty, I am proud to introduce to you the valedictorians for the class of 2024 with perfect 4.0 averages. All 19 are going to be called. Please stand when I call your name. Isabel Cabo Bustamante. Zoe Caputi. Zane Castahella. Andrew Chung. Meredith Dickinson. Gavin Ford. Franz Ryle Go. Ryan Gold. Isabella Hurtado. Han Kang. Adam Kim. Zoe Leanne Coe. Alexandra Lowe. Zachary Minlove. Tamer Siam. Samuel Chesholm. Jeremy Torres. Alexis Travante. James Woolery. Let's congratulate all 19 of our valedictorians with a round of applause. I know what you're thinking. All 19 are going to speak. No, we've chosen 3. So now Jeremy Torres will deliver the first of 3 valedictorian speeches for tonight's commencement ceremony. Jeremy?
Seven minutes away, I spent 6 years at Brad Oaks Elementary School. 4 minutes away, I spent 3 years at Clifton Middle School. Right here, where we have all gathered to celebrate the culmination of all our hard work, I spent a COVID year and 3 in-person years at Monrovia High. I've been doing a lot of reflecting over the past couple months, as is to be expected right before a big life transition. And in my mind, I noticed a trend. Those first 6 years were for my parents. I was closest to home, they were able to be most involved, and I was the furthest from my current self. The next 3 years were for my friends. I spent the most time building formative bonds that would last the rest of my academic career. These last 4 years, these have been for me. For me to start to work on who I am, who I want to be, and how to get there. Of the last 4 years, a lot has happened. We've lived through a pandemic, we've gotten our licenses, some of us have become adults. Major life events are happening, and it has occurred to me that there hasn't really been a moment to stop and really look back to see the major changes that are happening right before our eyes. We are not the same people that we were when we started high school. Some of us aren't the same people that we were 6 months ago. I'm certainly not. And that all comes down to what twists and turns have occurred in our lives, and I want to take a second to quickly talk about mine. A couple of weeks before high school registration for my senior year, right before the beginning, I experienced my first real taste of loss. My mother's grandmother, my great-grandmother, passed away shortly after her husband passed as well. They weren't there to see me become a high school senior, and they aren't here today to see me graduate. They live 6 minutes away. The twists and turns that have occurred since their passing has taught me something very valuable that I wish to impart on you. When it comes to the big moments, it's easy to mourn the people that aren't with you. But it's so much more important to be that much more grateful and cognizant of the people that are here for you.
I want to take a second to shout out some people that are here for me today. My parents, Hugo and Nicole, have stood by me and supported me through all the trials and tribulations for the past 18 years. My sister, who I'm sure will begrudgingly admit that she's proud of me. The rest of my family that has gathered for me today. I want to thank members of the staff and faculty across MUSC that makes the schools what they are. Some key teachers that I want to highlight as specifically important are my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Madison, my middle school math teacher in 7th and 8th grade, Mr. Suzuki, my high school Spanish teacher, Mrs. Ochoa, my AP Euro teacher, Mrs. Harrison, my MASA coordinator, Mrs. Ford, and my AP government teacher, Mr. Menlove. But all of this neglects another very important group of people that have supported me through all this. My friends, my fellow seniors that have been with me every day, every step of the way. In fact, this extends to my entire class. I am truly happy for all of us today. I know that sometimes we can get bogged down on this being a day for our families or just for show, and I want you all to know that this is important for us too. We are at an important transition point in our lives. These are the minutes that count the most, the last minutes before we head off to new lives. The last minutes of our childhood are ticking down, and this is one of them. This is a send-off to a glorious era that we have here, and it should be remembered as such. It is time to take it upon ourselves to spend this precious time with the people that have devoted so much of their own to us, to make the effort to grab those last lunches with parents, to take a trip with our friends, to savor each bite of our final family dinners. We only have so many minutes left. I implore you to spend them wisely. Congratulations, grads, and I wish you luck. Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you, Jeremy. Now James Woolery will deliver the second of 3 valedictorian for tonight's commencement ceremony.
Welcome to staff, administration, district employees, school board members, superintendents Hart-Rodas and Fertig, distinguished members of the Honor Guard, to families celebrating, and of course to the graduating class of 2024. Sylvia Plath's novel, The Bell Jar, follows the character of Esther in a period of her life remarkably similar to ours now, characterized by the trepidations of what comes next. She remarks, "I saw my life branching out before me like the green fig tree in the story. From the tip of every branch, like a fat purple fig, a wonderful future beckoned and winked. I saw myself sitting in the crotch of this fig tree, starving to death, just because I couldn't make up my mind which of the figs I would choose. I wanted each and every one of them, but choosing one meant losing all the rest. And as I sat there, unable to decide, the figs began to wrinkle and go black, and one by one, they plopped to the ground at my feet." In some regards, the plight of Esther is immediately recognizable. Upon reaching the end of high school, you finish the government-mandated portion of your education. Consequently, this period of time becomes the first in which you have no assigned plan. For all our lives, we have followed a path set for us. Now, we are faced with unbridled freedom. And while this freedom is liberating, it comes with a burden. We must make choices, many that will bring us forward, but also many which will be mistakes. I myself am all too familiar with the paralyzing reality of indecision about the future. Even while writing this speech, I have not yet decided which college I am planning to attend in the fall. But while ruminating on this decision, I've realized how fortunate I am to have such decisions. I look back on my life and all who have gotten me to my place now, who have tended the proverbial fig tree which is my future. I look to my grandmothers, both of whom would take me home from school when my parents were working, to my teachers who have led me through my years of schooling in this district, to my friends with whom I spent hours at a whiteboard studying, struggling to grasp AP Bio concepts, and to my parents who have directly shaped me to who I have become today. In this mosaic of memory, I see the true beauty of choice. The freedom we are allowed by your experience is unique. At MHS, I have learned the freedom to be myself, to live as my truest being, and to pursue my greatest passions. The simple fact that we have an infinite expanse of possibilities is remarkable. We stand at the precipice of a time of change, the first generation to be raised with the internet, the rapid development of AI and other technologies, and the developing climate crisis. Change is approaching. Our infinite choices allow us to make change for the better. Sure, in the infinite choices you have, you may make a wrong one. In fact, it's largely inevitable. But with infinite choices, you have infinitely more choices to make. Plath takes a rather nihilistic view on the choices we make in life. But regardless, we must make them. So why do so with such mortal dread? The world has enough of that. While I'm sure my speech will not automatically make you a better decision maker, I wish to end with a quote which helps me come to terms with this paralyzing fear. As any who have taken the incomparable Miss Wedgeworth's AP Environmental Science class would know, the class tends to be note-heavy. When reaching a point in the course, I finished my notebook. Upon remarking this to Miss Wedgeworth, she said to me, "You know what you need to do." I replied, "I need to write smaller." She refuted that, saying instead, "You just need to buy a bigger notebook." I don't know if she even remembers that statement, but a greater message stuck with me. Don't change yourself to fit. Allow yourself room to be who you are, and always to thine own self be true. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2024.
I am honored to present our senior class president and third valedictorian, Alexandra Lowe. She will address the class of 2024 as class president and deliver her valedictorian speech.
Good evening, loved ones, family, and extended Monrovia family. Greetings to each person here who has impacted the lives of these young people before you, which I have a sneaking suspicion is everyone here and everyone watching. We are truly lucky to be surrounded by a loving community in Monrovia, and I'll get to that more later. My name is Alexandra Lowe. I am class president and a valedictorian, and I have been writing this speech since I was about 7 years old. You'd think with that much practice, it would have been easy to put to paper. But it wasn't until I was signing the yearbooks of my friends that I realized what exactly I wanted to share with you. As I wrote in people's yearbooks, I developed a sort of system. First, I would tell them stories of our time together, the funny kind, or the sad kind, or the kind that makes you think, so that they would never forget. Then I would remind them of who they are at this moment. So perhaps in the future they might see how they've grown and changed, and so that they would hang on to what makes them great. Finally, I gave them some advice, if they would have it, because every one of us can learn something from another. And I tightened some hopes for the future, things I know they deserve, prayers to be fulfilled in their lives. So, let me tell you a little bit about my story. My 4 years at MHS have been some of the most difficult years of my life. My father, who is diagnosed with bipolar disorder, has been in and out of my life and left deep scars on my heart, in my ability to trust people, and in my self-esteem. During the times that I was afraid to go home after school or too overwhelmed to face my family, school became my escape. I worked in the theater with Mr. Overby. I did puzzles with Mr. Carlson. I debated with Ms. Barrett and Mr. Equals. The staff and community at MHS has shown me love that I felt so deeply, and they probably didn't realize how much they changed my life. I could have retreated into myself or gone crazy with nothing to do, but they provided an escape. Not only that, they filled me with joy. The joy of learning, the exhilaration of trying new things, the knowledge that I could be more than where I went home to each night. The MHS staff have been fathers and aunts and uncles to me. They've been models of how to serve, how to love, and how to strive for excellence. My friends and fellow students have been inspirations displaying deep perseverance and determination amid situations not so dissimilar to my own. So I want to say thank you for putting on a brave face. Thank you for sending me a smile. I hope I was able to return the favor every once in a while. And to my mom, who has worked so hard to shelter and protect me, and to make sure I became valedictorian whether I liked it or not, and to love me through everything. And to the rest of my family, thank you for rallying around me. Thank you for cheering me on. I would be nothing without you. That is my family. That is my story. Now, let me tell you about the Monrovia High School class of 2024. I've already touched on it a little, but the class of 2024 is filled with grit, and they strive for excellence like I've seen few groups of people do before. We started our freshman year in COVID, a fact that I have forgotten many times because of how much we have accomplished since then. Even though our outlook in high school was pretty gray from the get-go, we did not back down. Instead, we approached our tasks with even deeper conviction and creativity. Among the people in green and white before you, there are students who have already completed their internships with the fire department, graduated from pharmacy school, and built their own businesses. Among the people before you, there are some of incredible wit, intelligence, and passion. Others with a creativity so colorful it's a wonder they haven't flown off on a rocket ship yet. And I think you know who I'm talking about. Some of us came from difficult situations we are still climbing to the top of. But no matter who you are, if you are graduating right now, you have displayed a level of perseverance that is admirable, and I congratulate you on that. Beyond that, I want each of you to know that you have attributes that I may not have mentioned, but they are still as important. You are unique, and you can impact the world uniquely. People may be quote-unquote better at something than you, but they will never have your unique ability to change the world in the way that you know how. So understand, you are special, and you're going to change the world whether you like it or not. It's up to you to choose how. In summary, the Monrovia High School class of 24 is filled with dreamers and hard workers, and they have bright futures ahead of them. That is who they are. I believe it's about time, if you'll have it, for some advice. And I'll weave in 4 wishes that I have for you. To start, and above all else, I would advise you to love others. Perhaps you knew my story, maybe you didn't. Here's a secret we often forget. Each person has a story just like me. They've experienced hardships and they have received blessings that you might not know about. So don't be afraid to love on them. Treat people as more than just an obstacle or a side quest for getting what you want. Treat them as humans with lives and expect to be treated with the same respect. We could all respect and empathize with each other more, and that is the grounds for loving. My first wish goes along with this. Wish number 1. I hope your lives are filled with people worth loving and people that know it is worth it to love you. My next piece of advice is try new things. This world is so enormous and so full of surprises waiting to be experienced. So, barring things that you're allergic to, try new foods, explore new places, do things that make you want to pee your pants a little. You never know what or who you'll fall in love with. So get out there and enjoy yourself. My second wish is number 2. I hope you learn something every day that makes you excited to keep living. On that note, here's something I have written in a lot of yearbooks the past few years. Make memories, not regrets. If you've been wondering what that means, imagine yourself 50 or 60 years from now, looking back on your life when you're less able to do anything you want. Ask yourself, am I happy with the decision to spend my life in the way I did? Some of us might wish we applied ourselves more in high school, or some of us might wish we relaxed more. This piece of advice is because each of us need more of different things in our lives, and it's up to us to determine what those things are. The other side of this piece of advice, make memories, not regrets, is the reality that sometimes we will make mistakes. But when you look back on them, I would encourage you to look at them in a positive light. Maybe it is an embarrassing memory, but it isn't something you can change now. And if you learn from it, nothing has to be a regret. In simple terms, do things that you will thank yourself for later in life. And if you make a mistake, don't let it go to waste. That way it doesn't have to be a regret. So, wish number 3. I hope that when you inevitably fail, the failure is short. And when you inevitably succeed, the success is well earned and the celebration is joyous. And finally, wish number 4, to paraphrase Mr. Dawes, I hope you never forget where you came from, because where you came from, certainly, will never forget you. That is the end of my advice and wishes, but I know each of you has your own lesson you've learned along the journey here, and each of you has well wishes for each other, so share them. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being my friends, my family, my teachers and supporters. And congratulations, Monrovia High School Class of 2024!
I would like to next introduce our district superintendent, Mr. Flint Furtick.
Thank you, Principal Ayala. It's an honor to be here to address everybody at this very special moment. And because we're now getting close to what everybody came for, I promise to do it in less than 20 seconds. Good evening, staff, students, and stakeholders. On behalf of our community, our school district, I'd like to congratulate the graduates of Monrovia High School Class of 2024. Your countless hours of dedicated work have led you to this moment. 13 years ago, your parents walked you to some form of kindergarten class somewhere, and this is the end of that long journey. Tonight, we celebrate you, your diligent efforts, and your extremely bright futures. I like your comment about Mr. Dahl said. You come from us, you represent us. We are cheering for you. Thank you for representing us as you go forward. You will always, always be part of something bigger. You will always be a Wildcat, and we are glad to cheer for you and welcome you to the land of the graduates. Congratulations, Class of 2024.
Now it's a time for the presentation for the Class of 2024. Board President, can you please join me? I certify that the students before you have successfully completed our challenging courses of study, and our high school diploma graduates have fulfilled all the graduation requirements of the Monrovia Unified School District and the state of California. Their diplomas are WASC accredited, NC 2A, and University of California approved. Our certificated areas of study have met the state, national, and professional requirements to work in the designated industries. The Class of 2024 is ready to become graduates of our prestigious academic institution. Please accept the class and address them.
Thank you, Mr. Ayala. It has been our long-standing practice with the Board of Education when we have a member whose child is graduating in that class for the president to invite them up to accept the graduating class on behalf of the Board of Education. I would now like to welcome my fellow board member, Mrs. Travanti, to accept the class of 2024. Stand here in solidarity.
Okay. Good evening. On behalf of the Monrovia Unified Board of Education, it is my absolute honor and privilege to accept the Monrovia High School Class of 2024 graduates and congratulate you and your families for this outstanding accomplishment. We are here to honor you and wish you continued success in the next chapter of your lives. Thank you.
And now, it is time. You have all been waiting for the presentation of the diplomas. Our readers for this year's graduation are Mr. Menlove and Mr. Doles. Thank you, seniors, for making the last 4 years memorable. Are we ready, Mr. Doles and Mr. Menlove?
Lorelei Bolhost.
Do I wait or just do it?
Jacob Bowen.
Delilah Leal.
Pablo Carrillo.
Jackson Vasquez.
Naya Pizarro.
Bobby Robles.
Nicholas Michael.
Mariah Duckworth.
Ryan Michael.
Alexis Guerrero, Blue Seal graduate.
Jacob North.
Amanda Bonilla.
Natalie Hulster.
Evelyn Cardenas, Seal of Biliteracy.
Mark Averett.
Isaac Martinez, Seal of Biliteracy. Ashley Castellanos, Seal of Biliteracy.
Sebastian Uzia Bucaris Sanchez.
Kylie Clarkson.
John Olivas, Golden State.
Isaiah Mendoza.
Oscar Aguia, Seal of Biliteracy and Golden State.
Adrian Casas.
Harry Lang, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, and Golden State graduate.
Justin Guillen, Seal of Biliteracy.
Brian Tran, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, and Golden State Seal.
Jacob Lopez.
Gabriel David, Gold Seal, Seal of Biliteracy, and Golden State Seal.
Eugenio Campos.
Franz Ryle Montejo Go, valedictorian, Gold Seal, Seal of Biliteracy, and Golden State Seal.
Arnulfo Garcia Cortez.
Gabrielle Wolf, Gold Seal, Seal of Biliteracy, and Golden State.
Mark Cardenas.
Christina Tun, Gold Seal and Golden State Seal.
Chijoke Obogyu.
Sierra Zemer, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, and Golden State Seal.
Aiden Zambrano.
Aiden Rios.
Emma Fetterman.
Emma Young, Seal of Biliteracy.
Sebastian Crouch.
Isabella Hurtado, Gold Seal, Valedictorian, Blue Seal, and Seal of Biliteracy.
Anahid Nazarin.
Emily Melgar, Seal of Biliteracy.
Carla Pineda Ireta.
Kaylin Manzanares, Gold Seal and Seal of Biliteracy.
Devontae Jones.
Daniel Metri.
Amaya Taylor.
Andrew Chung, valedictorian and Golden State.
Taylor Jones.
Adam Kim, valedictorian and Golden State.
Jane Martinez, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma, Seal of Biliteracy.
Leonardo Garcia Sanchez, Golden State.
Brian Garcia.
Carlos Sanchez, Golden State.
Maxwell Thorpe.
Zane Castilleja, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, Valedictorian, and Golden State.
Sairi Nawi Monterosas, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma.
Zoe Leon Coe, Gold Seal, Valedictorian, and Golden State.
Adrian Rodas.
Orlando Garcia.
Jeshua Valdez Aguilar.
Zach Cantu, Gold Seal, Golden State, and Seal of Biliteracy.
Jaden Sanchez, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma.
Ashley Velasquez.
Roberto Reyes.
Haley Pittman.
Daniel Russell.
Jonah Hauge.
Matthew Saravia.
Kira Montgomery.
John Rosales.
Brianna Bonilla, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State Merit Seal.
Martin Cruz.
Okay. Fennel Horiuchi, Seal of Biliteracy.
Jocelyn Palayo.
Madison Oldacre.
Ashley Crow.
Missa Mubata, Seal of Biliteracy.
Amanda Michael.
Ingrid Aguirre, Blue Seal and Seal of Biliteracy.
Samantha Boucher.
Emily Lee, Gold Seal and Golden State Merit Seal.
Hannah Stein.
Madison Perry.
Scarlett Birch, Golden State Seal Diploma.
Isabella Rios. She doesn't have a card.
Megan Kringen, Golden State Merit Diploma.
Jacqueline Robles Rodriguez.
James Pulley.
Melinda Fernandez.
Jocelyn Rangel.
Chloe Erickson, Seal of Biliteracy and Gold State Seal Merit.
Mariah Jane Vasquez.
Giovanni Lechuga.
Sade Alexine Pargas.
Patrick Morrison, Seal of Biliteracy, Gold State Seal.
Jenny Munoz, Seal of Biliteracy.
Allison Newman, Seal of Biliteracy, Gold State Seal.
Ryan Ruelas, Golden State Merit Seal.
Meredith Dickinson, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, Valedictorian, Seal of Biliteracy, and Gold State Seal.
Martin Guevara, Golden State Merit Seal.
Alexis Travanti, Gold State Merit Seal, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, Valedictorian, and Seal of Biliteracy.
Alyssa Rojas.
Zoe Caputi, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, Valedictorian, and Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State Merit Seal.
Megan Reynolds.
James Woolery, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, Valedictorian, Seal of Biliteracy, and Golden State Merit Seal.
Eva Diaz, Golden State Merit Seal.
Clara Rep.
Emily Moran.
Anthony Ayala.
Daniel Moran.
Antonio Acaranza, Seal of Biliteracy.
Elias Gonzalez, Blue Seal graduate, Seal of Biliteracy.
Nathan Dean Smith.
Kevin Perez.
Phoenix Paz.
Riley Williams.
Filiberto Nunez.
Chase Patterson.
Vincent Hurd.
Daniel Cuellar, Gold Seal graduate, Seal Biliteracy, Golden State.
Jacob Gonzalez.
Daisy Thomas, Golden Merit and Seal of Biliteracy.
Noah Hyatt.
Ashani Tenekun, Golden Seal, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State Merit Scholar.
Irving Pablo.
Alexandra Lowe, Gold Seal, Valedictorian, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State Merit Diploma.
Sarari Valente Ortega.
Zoe Tate, Gold Seal graduate, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State Merit Graduate.
Elizabeth Tropea.
Samantha Perez.
Nade Kilejan.
Corina Polito Rivera.
Abriana Quintanilla, Blue Seal, Seal of Biliteracy, and Golden State Seal.
Addison Escobedo.
Caitlin Molinar, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, and Golden State Seal.
Paige Martinez.
Okay. Grace Kang, Golden State Seal, Valedictorian, and Blue Seal.
Brianna Cedino.
Takaya Samuels, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, Seal of Biliteracy, and Golden State Seal.
Destiny Mungia.
Guadalupe Ilario, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, Seal of Biliteracy, and Golden State Seal. Are you laughing at me?
Elliot Hosey.
Abigail Grace Constantino, Gold Seal and Golden State Seal.
Gianna Molina.
Christian Patrick Constantino, Gold Seal and Golden State Seal.
Jackson Marvel.
Christopher Townsend.
Max Herrera, Gold Seal graduate.
Brianna Pablo.
Kalani Publico, Gold Seal graduate.
Kimberly Valverde.
Samantha Malazzo, Seal of Biliteracy.
Miranda Aquino.
Nathaniel Holt.
Tessa Bruni.
James Randall.
Madison Quintanilla, Golden State Seal, Merit Diploma.
Gavin Radnati.
Sol Lujan, Seal of Biliteracy.
Joseph Webster.
Logan McCune.
Steve Grise.
Yuno Polo.
George Nahara, Seal of Biliteracy.
Eric Gueros.
Noah Ellison, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma.
Jared Little.
Andrew Cito, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma.
Wesley Peterson.
Daniel Uranga.
Joaquin Gutierrez Tunstead, Gold Seal.
Julia Tripp, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma.
Zachary Menlove, Golden State, Gold Seal, valedictorian, Mr. Monrovia.
Cassidy Carroll, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma.
Gavin Ford, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, and valedictorian.
Summer Zuniga.
Ryan Gould, Gold Seal, valedictorian, Golden State.
Destiny George.
Tamer Siam, Gold Seal, valedictorian, Seal of Biliteracy.
Diana De Leon, Golden State.
Adrian Malari, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, and Seal of Biliteracy.
Isabella Aguila, Golden State.
Samuel Teshome, Gold Seal, valedictorian, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State.
Cam Keys.
Jeremy Torres, Gold Seal, valedictorian, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State, and Blue Seal graduate.
Xavier Richardson.
Isaac Gallardo.
Jayan O'Brien.
Andrew Lopez.
Shant Kashishian.
Miguel De Loera, Seal of Biliteracy.
Zabel Trujillo.
Edgardo Hernandez.
Saket Akalamkam.
Ryan Fontaine.
Ben Wilson.
Leslie Santiago.
Emily McCarthy, Seal of Biliteracy.
Alexis Frost.
Kate Nelson.
Destiny Bardales.
Brian Salazar, Golden State.
Lincoln Sanchez.
Robert Montgomery Bush.
Joshua McLean.
Corey Brown, Golden State.
Tony Tamayo.
Sean Gandara.
Jalissa Sanchez, Gold Seal, CSF, Seal of Biliteracy.
Carmine McCorvey.
The Zaire Ross, Golden State Merit Scholarship.
Matthew Brown.
Isaiah Ainsworth, Golden State Merit Seal of Biliteracy.
Trenton Candia, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, NTHS.
Isabel Cabo, Golden State Merit, Gold Seal, valedictorian.
James Medina.
Pamela Jones.
Nicholas Bogdan, Golden State Seal Merit.
Katie Sanchez, Golden State Merit, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, Seal of Biliteracy.
Race Butlick.
Alyssa DeHaro, Seal of Biliteracy.
Miles Kitlitz.
Carlos Alvarado.
Jose Gutierrez.
Silas Brousseau.
Christopher Ruiz.
Stevie Correa.
Desmond Hong.
Ocean Churchill, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma.
Sean Teodoro, Golden State Merit Diploma.
Alex Ramirez.
Jose Pablo Dawes, Golden State Gold Seal.
Leanna Enciso, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma.
Giselle Hijorge.
Hunter Craig, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State Merit Diploma.
America Ramos, Gold Seal, Blue Seal, Seal of Biliteracy, Golden State.
Cody Wu.
Sophia Sheavari, Gold State, Blue State, Golden State.
Julian Vosberg.
Audrey Mendoza.
Cadence Reynolds.
Abigail Mena Flores, Seal Biliteracy.
Emily De La Portilla.
Corey Bellows, Seal of Biliteracy.
Hilda Hernandez.
Chardonnay Glover, Blue Seal graduate.
Cassandra Mendez.
Dariana Lake.
Cameron Stranglin.
Brandon Sotelo.
Ruby Carlson.
Anaya Draper.
Montserrat Velasquez.
Giselle Fernandez.
Haley Jordan.
Annalise Carrillo.
Erica Munoz Reyes, Golden State Seal Merit.
Jocelyn Barrera.
Andres Rosas Bravo, Seal of Biliteracy.
Jorge Lorera.
Rogelio Anguiano.
Jose Pasillas.
Isaac Ramirez.
Joshua Flores.
Symphony Rubacaba.
Adley Gina Johnson.
Ethel Navas.
Ethan Bullock.
Emmanuel Moreno.
Peter Atia.
Jocelyn Mendez Garcia, Seal of Biliteracy.
Chris Cardoza.
Valeria Magayan Huerta, Seal of Biliteracy.
David Lopez.
Devani Flores.
Jaime Martinez.
Eileen Suarez.
Maya Grubb.
Alyssa Medina.
Lillian Maldonado.
Sarah Sanchez.
Isabella Reisbeck.
Fernando Astorga Martinez. Francisco Vicente Garcia, Seal of Biliteracy.
Austin Larson.
Migdael Urias.
Jelly Asagira.
Evan Barrios, Seal of Biliteracy.
Gia Coronel.
Tyler Robinson.
Dominic Rizzi.
Eric Amaya.
Micaiah Johnson.
Carter Barkum.
Islet Flores.
Isabel Gomez.
Araceli Cervantes.
Valeria Velasquez.
Noah Ruelas.
Luis Hernandez.
Jonathan Martinez.
Karina Reyes.
Thomas Arachiga.
Brianna Dawn.
Rebecca Richardson.
Leslie Garcia, Seal of Biliteracy.
Hillary Baruch.
Monica Hernandez Aguilera, Seal of Biliteracy.
Anthony Jimenez.
Oliver Cortez Perez, Seal of Biliteracy, California Golden State.
Zoe Moraz.
Daniel Martinez, Golden State, Seal of Biliteracy. Benjamin Garcia, Seal of Biliteracy. William Paredes. Francisco Garcia. Dylan Zamaripa, Seal of Biliteracy. Christopher Martinez, Seal of Biliteracy. Humberto Jaimes, Seal of Biliteracy. Kyle Ramos, Golden State Merit. Andres Iniguez. Casey Prechtel. Matthew Bednarzek. Travis Castillo. Caitlin Ruiz. Angel Luna. Katie Knoll.
Thank you, seniors, for making the last 4 years memorable and inspiring. Would you all please stand one final time as our Monrovia High School band performs the alma mater. class, the changing of the tassel. The moving of the tassel from the right to the left is a traditional signal that a student has completed their diploma. Graduates, please join me in turning your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2024. Family and friends, I am proud to present to you one final time the graduating class of 2024. Guests, please remain in your areas until all graduating students have exited. Be safe and be kind. Have a wonderful evening.